What's up everybody? Today we're going to be installing this Maxton V1 front lip on my 2019 WRX. So if you have a 2018 or newer WRX, you're going to have to take off the bumper. So I'm going to start with that. Yes, I'm wearing a swimsuit, don't judge me. Okay, next up, if you have a 2018 and newer WRX, you're gonna have to modify the splash guard a little bit. So next step is taking that thing off. All right, so this is all the hardware that comes off the splash guard. You got these two screws. They come off here and here. 4 of these clips, which of here, 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 and here. So 2 on the right side, 1 in the middle, 1 on the left. And then 6 of these clips that are identical to the ones that hold the bumper on. I'll go ahead and show you where those go right now. All right, so the 3 clips on the sides. Basically, this is your wheel well. And then if you look inside there, you can kind of see the clip. It's right there. Gotta hold this. Very top one, right here. Then there's one here, and then one here, and it's exactly the same for the opposite side. Okay, once you have everything off, you can start lining it up and basically lining up where you're going to be drilling. So, as you can see, I've kind of got the lip lined up the way it would be if it's on the bumper. So there's only 3 places where you attach the splash guard to the lip and the bumper. It's going to be this spot, and this spot. And this is the problem for the 2018 and newer models. For some reason, this indentation here used to be thicker. So when Maxton designed their lip, they matched the OEM splash guard from the 2015 and 2017 models. But for some reason it's now thinner. So the modification you have to do is basically cutting a line in each of these so the lip will fit into the groove here. Alright, so now we're going to start drilling. I'm going to be doing a total of 12 holes. First one's going to be here. Some of these are going to use the pre-existing holes. So the first one's going to be here, 2, 3. I'm going to do a 4th in this corner here. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And use these holes again. 10, 11, 12. So those are 12 holes that will have bolts in them. And then of course you need to drill through the lip here where it connects to the splash guard. So 15 holes total, 12 will have bolts in them. Yeah, let's get started.
Make sure your camera's on there.
It is, already checked. So let me explain to you what I'm doing with the drill bits. So the instruction manual recommends doing a 6mm hole. Unfortunately, my drill bits are in inches. 6mm is about 0.236 inches, so I decided to go with a 1/4 inch. And when I lined it up to the bolts, it's it's pretty even. And if you take like a little sample bolt here and put it through, it fits pretty well. So if your drill bolts are only in inches, go ahead and use a 1/4 inch. I'm starting with a 5/32s just to get the hole started and finishing off with the 1/4. Also, the instruction manual will kind of explain this to you, but there is a point where the bumper starts curving and it's at a different angle. You want the the holes to be on that part where it goes in different angles so the wind won't basically be putting pressure on the screws. So I didn't do the best job with that. They're very close to the flat part. You ideally would want to get them a little closer to the edge of the bumper here, but for all intents and purposes, I don't think it'll make that much of a difference. Maybe I'll put a little glue on there just to be sure it doesn't fly off. But at the end of the day, I'm not going to be driving that fast with this car, so I doubt it's going to rip the lip off. Obviously, when you're drilling, try to apply safer habits than me. I didn't want to subject my sister to helping more than she needed to in this very hot garage, so I'm kind of sending this by myself right now. But if you have two people, use two people. It's much easier. All right, that is all 15 holes done, and now we're ready to modify that splash guard so it'll fit. Let's do this. All right, so as I mentioned, the lip is going to be on the bottom, so you're going to flip these two over and kind of try to line up the holes. You can use these holes on the sides to help you out, and then once you got them lined up, you use a pen or a pencil or something and mark the edges of where you're gonna need to cut. You can kind of see where my pencil strokes were. So you're gonna have to basically cut all of this off on either side. I would recommend wearing face protection for this process. Plastic gets very hot and it kind of shoots up at you sometimes. Just got a piece flung into my cheek and kind of hurt, not gonna lie. So quiet when you turn this thing off. My neighbors didn't hate me for my exhaust, they definitely hate me now. My exhaust isn't that loud, but I'm sure there's a Karen somewhere who would complain. Alright, it's all done now. Basically, you just had to make like a peninsula of plastic, is how I would call it. As you can see, the thing finally lines up. So, let's get this lip on the bumper. Alright, one thing I forgot to mention, with these 3 holes that the clips go into, you're gonna have to make these holes that you drill into the lip much bigger so the clips will actually fit. Biggest drill bit I have is a 3/8. It's pretty much a perfect fit with the size of the hole for the clips. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. Next up is putting that splash guard back on, putting the bumper back on, and then that'll be it. Alright, I got the splash guard back on. Didn't film any of it because you wouldn't have been able to see any of it anyway, but it's on. Just gotta get the bumper back on and we're good to go. So the reason that bumper was so hard to get back on is because the screws were fitting into the holes of these clips right here. Some of them had to go into the holes. So the reason it was so hard to get it on was because you had to kind of pull the bumper down and get those screws to go inside the holes and kind of be like pulling the bumper towards the car the entire time. I didn't show it on camera, but it'd be kind of hard to show. Basically, there's only 2 spots, one on each side, that this needs to be done for, that you need to fit the screws into the holes. So one of them is on this screw right here, basically after the corner, that first one, this one, and the same on the opposite side. So I'm gonna go ahead and put as much of these clips back in as I can, and I'll see you in a second. All right, finally, everything is put back together. And first impressions, it looks really good. I love it. I think it makes the car just look meaner, makes it look lower, although it's not fooling it. It's not fooling most people. I do need some coils, but yeah, this thing looks really good. I think this is a sticker. I don't know whether I should take it off or not. It's kind of cool. I might leave it on for a little bit, and we'll see. But yeah, I am going to go take a very long shower and then drive somewhere and take some pictures. See y'all then. But yeah, one thing I forgot to mention was I couldn't get most of those clips back in. I could really only just get the two on the sides, that one there in the back corners. But I mean, this bumper's not going anywhere, so you don't really need to worry about it. Also, let me show you that push on this definitely is not going to be any wind getting in there, so I'm not going to worry about putting glue in there. Heading to one of my favorite spots to take pictures. Same place where I filmed my very first video. It's just nice and secluded, good background. It'll be nice. If I find another spot on the way, I might just stop there. I've literally been working on that lip all morning. Like, if you have a 2015 to 2017 WRX or STI, the install would be so much easier. But the 2018 and up, you have to start cutting into that splash guard, and it just gets a lot more complicated. You know what, I'm gonna turn around actually. Oh yeah, I'm definitely turning around. Feels so slow when it's hot. It's truly not boost weather right now. But I did notice there might be a spot down here somewhere. Okay, yeah, this is not the place to be. There's some way you can get down to basically the riverside, but I've yet to find it. I thought it was this road, but I guess it's not. I'm actually just gonna go right here because I'm very hungry. Here we are. Alright, just wanted to get a couple pictures for the gram. If you don't follow me already, follow me. Pinks_5.2. Bitches love the gram. Yeah, now I'm gonna go get some food because I am, oh my god, what time is it? It is 4:51 in the afternoon, and so far I have eaten an Uncrustable, and an orange. I need food. Please no one be coming, I can't see you. Thank God. Please no one be coming, I don't want to be stuck behind you. Thank God. This car is so slow when it is 90 degrees outside, but it's still fun. This road is really nice, but it's just not enough turns. Like, even when there is turns, they're not like sharp enough to be fun. You can just go flat out on them. And traffic. I really get disappointed when other people aren't flying down this road. Alright, y'all. Got my food. Got a drink. Happy days. I'm gonna go ahead and end the video here. Thank you guys so much for watching. If this helped, leave a like, subscribe. See you guys next time. Peace.